Hey there, good morning. I am back down at beautiful Truman Lake again today. I'm going to chase some crappie. I'm gonna plan to use some minnows over brush piles. So if that's of interest to you, stick around. Let's go fishing. Alright guys, I am down at down near the dam. That's where I'm putting in today. And beautiful morning here, just a slight breeze. Temperature is about 60 degrees. And haven't been down here probably in a couple of weeks or so, maybe even a bit more than that. But I'm gonna go target some of these brush piles, see if I can't pick a few crappie off of them. I'm not gonna keep any today. I've still got quite a few at home in the freezer, so it's gonna be a catch and release kind of day if I can catch any. But I just love this place. I mean, there's just something about it. When I come down here, I'm kind of flooded with memories of my childhood and coming down here with my dad and camping and fishing and all that sort of stuff. I mean, it was just a different experience back then, but the memories certainly come back all the time. Anyway, I'm going to use that Missouri fishing app again today, try to find some brush piles out here, and yeah, we'll go from there. Fixing to hop in the boat here in just a second and get heading across the lake and get to that first brush pile, so stick around. We'll have some action here shortly. Good fish. Yes, sir. Not a bad start. Literally the first cast I made. Man, that's a good 10.5, 11-inch crappie probably. Yes, sir. Pretty. First cast, literally. That was awesome. Right off this brush pile. All right, let's put them back. Nice fish. Again, not a very big one, but crappie nonetheless. Thanks for being hungry, buddy. There's one. Oh, a little one. Little bitty. Future looks bright at Truman Lake. There, ain't that something? Thanks for playing, buddy. There's fish. Well, he wasn't very deep either. And a quality fish. It's got to be close to 11 inches, I'd say. Tearing up these shad this morning. That's at least 4 or 5. I'm not sure where we're at, but boy, they're hitting pretty good today. They're definitely hungry. So another beautiful crappie, like a white crappie that time. All right, get him back in the water and see if we can do that again. Literally just sitting over this brush pile and dropping my minnow down into it and slowly reeling back up. There's no real special technique, of course. Great way to catch crappie though. Just drop it right over the brush pile and there's one. Yeah, a little bit smaller, but still fun to catch. Boy, he just looks like he's all kinds of crooked. Man. Oh, probably 8.5 inch crappie. Sure does look strange though. I don't know. Well, not very big, but he was hungry. There you go. Of course, I wasn't filming. Been having some camera issues again. These GoPros, I tell you what, they are very moody. It's 60 degrees out here this morning, and one of them's already overheated. So I don't know. It doesn't even have a battery in it. So I don't know what more I can do. I'll have to do some more research, I guess. But man, it's frustrating. Anyway, that's a good 10.5 inch crappie. Pretty one for the day. Looks like a black crappie. Yes, sir. Oh, man. There you go. Nice fish. Man, they're 10.5 inch crappie probably. Pretty. Free pass today. All right, guys, bit of an update. I'm fixing to move to another section of the lake, not too far. Just been on these two brush piles here for probably a good hour, so fixing to make a move and go over here and hit another couple of brush piles. And there we go. Another nice crappie. Perfect eating size, guys. Yep. It would look good in a frying pan. There we go. Right off the top of that brush pile. There's just about 6 or 7 of them sitting there. That one's a little bit small, but I gotta tell you what, this Engel bait cooler, I've been keeping my minnows in lately. This thing is a dream. I got a separate video out there on my channel where I did an unboxing and talked about some of the details on it. And this is my 3rd or 4th trip out with it, and I just love this thing. It's 3:30. I got minnows at about 6 o'clock this morning. I mean, they're still alive. Now I've lost 6 or 8 minnows throughout the day, but stupid me forgot to turn the aerator on, the pump, when I first got them this morning. So that was the cause of most of them dying. Since I've had it running, I'm telling you, this thing is just the cat's meow as far as I'm concerned. So if you want to check it out, go look for that video on my channel. Oh yeah, good crappie. Oh man, what a chunk. Beautiful black crappie right there, guys. Wow. Just never gets old, does it? Thank you, buddy. There we go. Good fish. Yeah. All right. Yes, sir. Good eater fish. I don't think he was very big. Little minnow, little crappie. There you go. I just changed baits actually. I picked these up this morning at Baker's. A 7.5 inch crappie. Picked these up at Baker's today as I was driving through and picking up some minnows, and these are from Arky. Now he's got it all kind of messed up, but it's a that type of jig. It's a 1/16 ounce red head. It's got a nice small red hook on it. It's got a little tail. They're called Shinee Hinee. Shinee Hinee from Arky. Just put it on literally at the first cast. Caught that little crappie out of there. I have tipped him with a minnow, so I'm gonna try that again. This here minnow's actually bigger than a jig, but I'm gonna see what happens. Only followed it for a ways. Yeah, it's a good fish. Yes, sir. Pretty fish. All right, just popped over to a new brush pile, and again, should be able to see it's just covered up in crappie. And I should say fish. You can just see them just stacked in there. So this is a new brush pile. I'm gonna give it a shot. 14 foot of water here. 15 foot maybe when I get to the brush pile, but water temp still about 75. Oh, let's drop the weenie meanie down in there and see if we can catch something. Fish. Well, I made about 6 casts or dips with the jig alone, maybe a 7.5 inch crappie, and didn't get any fish. Put a minnow back on, and first drop caught a fish. So I'm gonna stick to the minnows on it for now. Keep tipping them with minnows. I have the hardest time holding on to these shad when I'm trying to hook them. Oh yeah, good fish. Yes, sir. Same little Shinee Hinee. Little bitty 16th ounce jig. There you go, a pretty fish. Right, close to 10 inches or so. There he is. Man, another 10.5-inch crappie. Yeah, of course. Easy, fella, easy. There we go. Yep, another good one. Man. Like, just gotta enjoy it when the fishing's this good. And this is just unreal. There's fish. Man, guys, they are just stacked on this brush pile, and boy, are they hungry today. I've just not even been keeping count. Another 10-inch fish, probably 9.5. I mean, there's a point in time where, like, every time I'm catching fish. So they are definitely active on this pile. Great fall fishing. There we go. Back to back to back. That's a good one. Upper lip. Pretty fish. 10 inches or so. Yes, sir. Back to back to back. I like it. Oh, I'm in the cedar. Nope. Thought I had one before I got hung up. Oh, I do have one. He is on there. I thought I had one. Finally came out. That was interesting. I'm like, I'm sure that was a bite. And then it got hung up down there and worked its way out. Yeah, a little 8.5, 9-inch crappie. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just stay at it, keep dropping the minnows down in there, and they'll just keep tearing them up. So, see if I can drop one more in there and grab another one off that pile. Well, I just can't keep these darn minnows in my hand. Alright, let's find that pile again. Yeah, there it is. Should be right in this area. Oh yeah, I'm right on top of it. Missed one. There we go. Feel like a better fish. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Yeah. Another good 12-inch crappie. Right off that same brush pile. All right. All right, pretty fish, 12 inches or so. Getting back in. Always fun catching nice crappie. Yep. Return some for the kids. For the future. All right, so currently in 24 foot of water. Water temp's about 75 degrees. Well, 9-inch crappie. Yes, sir. Ooh, oh, decent fish. There you go. Yeah, at least 10-inch crappie, I'd guess. Pretty one, as they all are. Yep. Put it back. Again, here's his brush pile. Pretty sure you can see that. It's just loaded with crappie right in there, so. Yep, dropping the minnow down in there and they're doing the rest. Very big. Yeah, the crappie nonetheless. Caught him in the bottom lip. There's one. You like a decent fish? Oh yeah. And nice crappie. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Went back to vertical jigging, the same brush pile, and you just gotta change your technique on occasion. If I cast a few times and they're not hitting it, I'll try to sneak over the brush pile, and yeah, it's a good 12-inch crappie all day long. Good old minnows, they just can't pass them up sometimes. Oh man, yes sir, be a nice crappie to keep right there. If a guy was going to keep some. Free pass today. Oh, there's a good fish. Bottom of the lip. I don't know what that means, but oh, come on. You go. Good fish. I don't know, probably in the 10-inch class. Just hit this new brush pile, and yeah. Second cast. I know there's quite a few more in here, so let's stay after it. There's fish. Oh yeah, good fish. Good fish. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see the screen here, but there's definitely a couple of big fish right in there, and this was one of them. That's awesome. Yes, sir. I knew when he hit it, it was going to be a good fish because I saw the size of him. Whew, man. Yeah, They always want to curl that tail up on you when you want to get a nice long shot of them. I'd say he's probably, man, he's got to be pushing 12 inches. It's a nice crappie. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. All right, buddy. Yes, sir. There we go. Oh yeah, good fish. Yep. Come here, buddy. There you go. Another pretty Truman crappie. Just never gets old. Just never gets old. Oh, feel like a good fish. Nope. It's a good fighter. There you go, finally getting something to bite again. Oh, it sure is fun. Guys, I don't know how many fish I've caught today. The weather's just beautiful. We got some cloud cover, so I'm not burning up. I thought I might be off the water by now because of the heat, but it's actually really nice out here. So I'm not as tempted to leave as I thought I might be, and got a bunch of minnows left, so I'm just gonna sit here and keep burning minnows. Just enjoy it. I've said in other videos, there's times where I'll have a tough day, might not catch a single crappie, or might catch a couple, or nothing of any size, and then there's days like today where, you know, they're just super aggressive and hungry, and everything just works out for a nice day. So I'm gonna sit out here and enjoy it for a little while. Nice fish. Probably 10-inch fish, I'd guess. Sure. Little crappie. Oh yeah, it's good fish. Got some heft to it. Oh yeah. There we go. Kind of hard to get one to bite there. It probably dropped 8 or 10 times, and they'd follow it and play with it, but not actually take it. So it's at least a good 10-inch fish. Yes, sir. Well, there you go. It's just now dropped on this brush pile. Caught a 7.5 inch. There you go. That's a good sign for a new spot. There we go. Yes, sir. Oh, good fish. Oh, yep. All right. Another good crappie. All right, maybe one or two more, guys. I'll probably call it a day. I don't know how many crappie I've caught, but it's been quite a few. It's been a great day. Yeah, a little one. I can't end on that. Got to at least end on a keeper. Of course, a nice 12 or 13 inch slab would be perfect. Might be a keeper. Oh yeah. Good fish. Ouch. Come on. There you go. Nice 10-inch crappie. I don't know if you can get a good look at the screen there, but yeah, it's starting to, there we go. I mean, the crappie are just stacked up in there. All right, I think I'm gonna call it a day, guys. All right, so obviously I made it back home. I didn't do an outro at the boat ramp when I pulled the boat out. Ended up chatting with a guy when I pulled my boat out who believed that his trailer, somebody had tried to take off with his trailer. So the story was he didn't expect anything, obviously. He went to back down the boat ramp, pick up his boat, and as he was hauling it back up out of the water, about the time he got to the top of the ramp, I guess the entire trailer came off the ball and started dragging. And he said that even though it appeared as though it had a lock on it, on that piece, he says it still looks like it was jimmied quite a bit. And he kind of showed me one part was really loose, and he said it's never like that. So I don't know if that's actually what happened or whether it was just kind of a mix-up on his part, but anyway, I got to chatting with him, and by the time I got done with that and got everything packed up, I just started heading home, forgot all about the outro. So anyway, if you waited this long, I mean, you saw the video. I had a great day on the water today. There was a couple of brush piles that I'd hit that just didn't end up having any fish on them, or the fish were very reluctant to bite. So there's a few times like that where I just wasn't catching anything, but for the most part, I mean, it was a heck of a fish catching day. I mean, I was just catching crappie left and right off a number of those brush piles. Crappie so thick in them brush piles that, I mean, it was unbelievable. Some of them were so packed. So I found the minnow bite to be best. I did try a jig a couple of times, and they didn't hit it with any consistency. When I tip a jig with a minnow, they seem to go after it immediately. When I was just fishing with jigs, it didn't have quite that reaction at all. So I would say the minnow bite was definitely the preference today. And yeah, they were just hitting it like crazy. I got on the water somewhere between 6:30 and 7. I really don't remember exactly, but I didn't get off the water till 4 o'clock. And I don't know, I didn't count. I estimate I caught somewhere around 40 plus crappie, probably. Just a great day. It was just hard to leave because, like I said, the weather was nice. It was supposed to get hot up into the 90s, but like I said, it got overcast, and it was just kind of a nice little breeze. I mean, it was just pleasant out there, so there was just really no rush to come home at the time. So spent the majority of the day out there, but it was fun. Had a great time. So anyway, I'll shut up for now. If you've watched this long, I really do appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up. That really helps. Drop me a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. And yeah, we'll make sure and catch you on the next one.